Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today's video we are going to talk about how to make the most out of ChatGPT 5. So ChatGPT have come out with their newest update of ChatGPT, which is there to kind of replace all other versions of ChatGPT, kind of. You're probably still using ChatGPT by typing in random questions into it. If that's the case, then you're missing out because ChatGPT 5 is way smarter, faster, and more human than ever. So today I'm going to show you how to make it work like your digital co-pilot. So what's actually different in ChatGPT 5? This isn't just a small upgrade, it's a whole mindset shift. First up is the context intelligence. It can remember complex instructions across long chats, perfect for ongoing projects or more brand-specific tone queries as well. So you can always ask it to write in your brand voice, use UK spelling, and it'll actually remember it next time. You can also jump from writing a blog post to debugging code to generating images all in one session. It handles topic switching without losing that context. GPT-5 also integrates better with live data, meaning it's not just guessing, it can actually pull fresh and relevant info. It feels less like talking to a robot. The conversations feel more natural. You can say things like, make that sound more confident, and it understands tone, not just words. So let's break it down by category, some practical ways you can use ChatGPT. First up is for content creation. So you can use it for blog intros, YouTube scripts, email sequences, or captions as well. An example prompt for a blog post, for example, would be act as a digital strategist, write a 3-paragraph blog intro on AI tools for SEO in 2025, use UK English and a conversational tone. You can ask for 3 variations, formal, friendly, expert, for example, then mix in your favorite bits as well. We can also use it for maybe business marketing as well. So for example, if we give it a prompt, you're a senior SEO consultant, audit my homepage for clarity, keyword usage and conversion opportunities. And we can say, turn this audit into a clear action plan for my website developer. So you can use ChatGPT as well to summarize your analytics or generate keyword clusters for your content plan. You can also use ChatGPT now for coding and automation. So for example, code snippets, troubleshooting, automating workflows, so things like that. So if we even give it this prompt, for example, write a JavaScript snippet that dynamically updates Shopify product description using meta fields. There we go, we've got our code generated answer, and then you can also ask it to follow up and say, explain this like I'm new to coding. So you can follow up, you can reiterate and tweak things how you need. And there you go, you've got our explanation there as well. It can also help like write custom Zapier automations or Notion formulas, things like that. A lot of people like to use ChatGPT 5 now for learning and research, for example, summarizing PDFs, explaining complex topics, comparing sources. To ChatGPT and how you want to make the most out of it, there are some tips and tricks that you can use. The first one is to use role prompts. Tell chat who to be. It instantly changes the quality of the answer. So for example, act as a UX expert, act as a professional scriptwriter, act as my content strategist, things like that. You also want to layer your prompts. Don't stop after one answer. Refine step by step. Make this shorter, add more emotion, turn this into bullet points, etc. You also want to feed it context. So upload reference style a text or past blog posts that you've done, and you can say write new content and that matches this tone exactly. And then you want to make sure that you use it to not just for tasks but systems as well. You can ask it to build frameworks. So for example, create a content workflow for my YouTube channel from idea to publishing, and it'll outline everything: tasks, roles, tools, timeline, things like that. Lastly, combine it with other tools. Use ChatGPT with Midjourney or DALL-E for images and branding mockups, Notion for like workflow generation, Google Sheets for data analysis via code snippets, things like that. You want to avoid asking vague prompts like write me a blog post or not reviewing anything for accuracy. ChatGPT is confident but sometimes wrong, as with like other AI platforms, so it always needs a human eye to read over it as well. Always review, guide, and iterate, and think of ChatGPT as a creative partner, not a replacement. ChatGPT 5 isn't just a tool, it's your second brain. The more specific you get, the smarter it becomes. So test these tips, build your own prompt library, and turn AI into your daily productivity edge as well. If you find this helpful, check out my other videos in AI, website building, and SEO strategy. And don't forget to subscribe as well for new videos just like this. Thank you.